first match between Red Rooster and 2Game is going to be Mono versus Shaka. The A.K.I versus Dhalsim will be our first matchup today.
This is going to be kind of sick, too. Like, just thinking about the matchup itself, there's so many opportunities for Dhalsim to kind of prevent characters from moving on in.
Yes.
But that, I think, from that range where you push somebody to, like, the 3 and 4 ranges, that's where A.K.I wants to live to start her pressure based off of the bubble, right? But will that bubble burst facing off against Shaka? And I like that, too. Putting down the poison in case Dhalsim wants to get frisky. You're getting a little bit of tax damage. You tried to use the Venomous Fang to get past the Fireball.
Yep.
I get it, just a little bit too late.
Yeah, a lot of times that's what you see people do, right? And only good A.K.I players really start to use that Venomous Fang to get through projectiles. And I like them setting the precedent and being like, yo, I'm going to start now to let you know I'm not going to let you get away with these projectiles as they fight back to the middle of the screen. What a drive rush. Gets the corner. Here's the knockdown. What's the setup? Okay.
Nice setup, Mono. I like the frame kill too, off with the crouching roundhouse. Keep him standing.
Ooh,
yes, sir.
big
Cool
damage.
fate. And you get the crumple.
And look, set the poison up again. Still holding it. Yeah, that's right. And the puddle of the poison. Back throw.
I feel like that's a band. Puddle of poison.
Puddle of poison. We just gave somebody a new band name.
Oh, that's a counter hit.
Oh,
Tell me that's not godlike.
Mono.
Tell me that's not godlike. I love these pickups from A.K.I. I love this demeanor from Mono. Do not let go of the corner.
Yo.
If you do, make it hurt.
Yo, cock-a-doodle-doo, first match. They definitely awake. They're definitely awake right now. Slides under the bubble. Shaka spinning some meter already. Okay. I'm glad everybody came to play today. They know the playoffs are on the line. What a conversion. Yo, Shaka.
These guys are playing, Steve. I like this. 2G is making sure that nobody gets points on their accord.
Oh, the confirm in the corner. This is not looking good in the second round first game.
Give me
Gripped
that.
by the poison. The limb extends the combo.
Yo, the Venomous Fang to push forward. Dash up to get the A.K.I. The throw. Mono still in hot pursuit.
Great drive reversal right there. You see a lot of people use that to alleviate the pressure, especially from A.K.I. You get close to burnout. You don't want to be in the corner.
That's fair, but close to burnout either way. It's Shaka spending it.
Can't mess with that. I always forget that you cannot mess with that. I'm like, I'm going to hit a button and get hit. And get hit.
The dirty bubble, my man was keeping it clean with the down fierce.
Okay. Tries to jump in already. A little awkward angle on those jump ins from A.K.I. too. You got to be aware of. Playing the ground game a lot more solid in this first game. Third round, the teleport finds the mark.
I think just fierce in general, now that I think about it. You get the down forward throw at least. Shaka setting up with the fireball from the appropriate range. What a time to command dash out against the drill.
Oh, the conversion! And he got the meter! Oh, cook him up! Cook him up!
He isn't burnt out, but he's got a perfect that he's sitting on.
Oh my God! That would have been so godlike. Oh, and Shaka gets that third round. Game number 1 goes by way of 2Game.
And he didn't play too bad. I mean, honestly, like Mono's going to be sitting up to get go towards his bench, get a little bit of advice. But in terms of the pacing, I think he did quite well. But the conversions, some of the big conversions that Shaka has had, that has been so beautiful to see. You rarely get to see that. In fact, you rarely get to see this matchup in general.
Yeah.
So I'm loving the back and forth thus far. It was rather close, rather competitive.
Both sides,
round to
bro.
round.
On both sides, actually. It wasn't even like it was a one-sided affair. Both players actually making some amazing conversions. They're super tuned into their matchup. Going back to the bench right now to talk to crossover, and Shaka looking like he's feeling good right there. But once again, we talk about this. You and Range have touched on it as well, and I'm sure it's a similar sentiment all around the Street Fighter community. Dhalsim is one of these characters either you know about or you don't know. I look at Mr. Crimson. I look at all these other players out there, the Mochis, the whole 9 that really put this character on the map, and like, it's not easy no matter who you are. Once you get a Dhalsim to this level of play, it becomes extremely difficult to take them off, you know?
Yeah, it's not even like from a standpoint of like trying to alleviate pressure, trying to defend against him from like up close. It's more so like, how do I get in?
Yeah,
it's just so annoying. There's so many angles that he could cover. He could be very active with limbs. He could have his float to cover very awkward angles. He could have the fireballs to kind of set that precedence as you were mentioning.
There we go. Game number 2. Shaka with the lead. And it was a round contestant, right? It was 2 rounds to 1 in that first game. So let's see what Mono changes up to possibly put himself back in the standings to get 10 points for this Red Rooster team. A very much needed 10 points.
As many points as possible, Steve.
The perfect parry. There you go. We start to see that a lot, man. I feel like that's one of the big tales. You start seeing the perfect parry, dude. And then the jump in.
That was nasty.
That was ambiguous as hell. I didn't know what side he was on.
The command dash into the forward roundhouse, by the way. He knew exactly what side he was going to be on. He's practiced that setup 1.5 million times.
We were just playing him in PR. I'm pretty sure he hit me with that in the casuals.
So 100%, me too.
Yeah.
We were both salty about that.
Oh, gets the knockdown.
Limbs.
Another sign of an expert Street Fighter player, knowing when and where to counter hit the limbs, the drive rush. He puts himself in burnout and spins the meter. Mono taking the lead in the second game. Still behind the game, but taking the lead in the second.
I can't sit still. This guy is dancing right now. Mono is playing the best he's ever played in terms of the vibes, right? He's feeling rather confident with his Aki, and I'm really enjoying it.
Perfect parries once again. Projectile perfect parries in Street Fighter 6 are super pivotal. Once you get to a certain level, a good fireball game will literally take you out of it. Especially if you got somebody like A.K.I, and he knows how to throw some fireballs, you have to put perfect parry out there to make them second guess it. I'm glad that we're seeing it early on in this first match.
Ooh, that was so awkward. That angle was mad. Oh my God.
Yo, the walk back.
That's strange.
Stays in front, keeps the corner. Smart move to go for a throw against Dhalsim. You got to be careful with the jumps.
Oh, he tried to check, but it was a jump back, actually. It wasn't a button. My mistake. Mono was just trying to clear some space. Better for him, though, right? He wasn't going to get caught grounded for a full conversion. With Shaka being at the deficit. Ooh, you tried to press a button on the way down after the blocked fireball.
I like that. Set the fireball there, make them try to navigate around it, and clip them for trying to jump in. Chasing behind the fireball once again. Mono having a hard time getting out of this corner. Okay. Finally, I like that. The patience pays off. Life bar is pretty close. The numbers might say different. Reads the teleport. He's got 3 bars. Mono can cash it out. And welcome to the acupuncture specialist, Aki. I do the yoga. You get the death.
He's doing the yoga now? To be fair, I think she'd be like more flexible for the actual yoga itself.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Dalsim's kind of cheating.
That
right?
is definitely cheating. I don't know what he eats to stretch like that. That's crazy.
Luffy power up, right?
Oh, he ate the fruit?
You got the same devil fruit? Yeah, I mean, like that's kind of cheating. That's definitely got nothing to do with yoga.
Man, Janino be looking deadly serious, bro. I don't know if it's the lighting or the lean-ins, but he be looking like he's over there facilitating, bro.
We could agree with both. We could definitely agree with both.
Oh, snap. I heard the mic cut on. Let's listen.
We wouldn't be able to decipher it anyway, Steve.
I mean, not with that kind of attitude, Jeremy. Jeez, come on, man. I'm learning here. Now, let me stop.
You know what's funny? It applies to both benches.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, damn
it does.
Dude.
Gets the last few words from A.K.I. Mono has the opportunity to score these first 10 points in our first match of the day. Shaka ain't gonna give it to him, though.
I got to use that Obsidian over at first attack. I feel great. Thank you, Mono.
I did too.
Thank
Shout out to Mono.
Thank you for the blessing. All jokes aside, though, final game going into this very pivotal match.
Oh, almost got the limbs, but still gets the punish counter.
Tell me that's not 6.
Bro, I just love the fact that he's aware of like the normal range, even against a character like Dhalsim.
And for big punish counters too, 4 conversions. I really enjoyed that.
Yo,
Give me that again! Forced knockdown against the teleport, set up the puddle.
Uh-oh, and you holding all of that. Look at the drainage. Look at the drainage on the life bar. Finally finds a hit, alleviates the poison, the antidote, only for a short time. No, Mono with a big punish counter, and he is 1 round away from getting 10 points in this best-of-3 set versus Shaka here.
That's a pretty big conversion. Shaka looking rather uncomfortable with that up-close Aki pressure.
I mean, we talked about like just playing the range game, and Mono's just playing it so well. Setting the poison bubble out, using her movement options to kind of close the distance and get the knockdown in the corner, force Shaka to make some mistakes, and that's been the way he's closed out a few of these matches.
You can see a sense of urgency from Shaka, right? He's always trying to find ways to teleport towards the mid-screen, and Mono's been ready for it almost every time.
Oh
back
my
to
God!
back! In the air! The drill and then the float, and now into the Inferno.
Jump back again. He's done such a good job of reading the teleport from
3
Shaka.
turns, brother! 3 of them!
Attacking the drive gauge. Oh my God, this dude
He's
Mono
dead.
going back to the well, and that's a deadly well because level 3 is right there. All the pressure points there. Magnum opus.
God, it's so cool.
My magnum opus.
Yo, shout outs to Faye Mata.
I swear I was about to say, shout outs to Faye.
I love the way she delivers that line. And I'm loving the way that Red Rooster's playing right now, right out the gate. Mono stepping up to the challenge, securing the first 10 points, setting the tone for the rest of the team.
Taking off the tie, putting down the clipboard. A coach,
Yeah.
sometimes he's got to step onto the field and do work. Mono getting 10 points for the Red Rooster squad. And instantly, if you notice anything about SFL, a team victory just makes everybody on their respective benches happy. Let's take a look back at the replay. Good daps to start the game. Mono looking well prepared to deal with Shaka and the Dhalsim. Even though Shaka started this on a tear, my man came out racing. But Mono just seemed to have all the answers, whether it be the teleport, getting past the limbs, punish counter, hitting the limbs, which is not easy to do. That's some expert Street Fighter play if I ever seen it.
Yeah, being able to like punish a limb from further out is one thing, but being able to convert off of it, which we had seen a couple of times from Mono, is another. And we could say A.K.I, depending on the state of poison, whether it's applied or not, she could be a combo machine. The fact that he is ready for every instance and also applying poison mid-combo is very difficult to find those routings if you're not too familiar with it. But also at the same time, and under high pressure, it is phenomenal. But Mono actually pulling out a lot of different looks. In that last instance, towards that last round, he stole so many turns. He did drive rush forward, forward roundhouse. He did it again.